Now, have you ever bought someone a house just to get in the sheets with them? Have you ever bought lunch to be loved? Do you pay bills so that you can say you exist in a relationship? Do you send upkeep allowances to your woman so that you can maintain and keep the fire of love burning? Today on the men's conference, we are speaking about money love. We are speaking about money in a relationship. Today we are hosted here at Dotosh. Karibu Dotosh, Kenya. Feels nice?
Amazing. Very comfortable.
Very nice.
Are you comfortable?
Very comfortable.
Okay. Today on the show, I have three nice men, very educated alpha males, I call them.
Thank you.
And they want to help you become an alpha male. Now, from the far left, we have Mr. Black Pepper.
Yes.
Looking good, man.
Thank you very much. Please do not forget the Mr. Thank you very much for having me.
Sir Denver B.
Yes, Mr.
What
Tall,
up?
Dark, and Mildly Handsome. I'm good, how are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Great to be here.
And then today we have the maestro, not maestro. The maestro himself. We have Maurice.
Yes.
Maurice.
Yes.
Vipi.
I'm good, man.
Welcome on the
Feels
show.
good to be here.
Feels good to have you again on the show. Welcome. I know these guys have been waiting for you. They've seen you
man.
elsewhere and here once. So they're waiting for you and they want you to impact knowledge into them.
You know, he's black pepper.
Brutal.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering, what spice do you think would relate to me?
The spice that will relate to you.
Here we go. Here we go.
Ginger,
No ginger,
garlic.
no garlic,
Mr. Cinnamon Stick.
cinnamon stick.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like cinnamon.
Cinnamon is good.
Right, I'm sick. That's it. Cinnamon. From now on, that's it. I'm good.
Mr. Cinnamon.
Oh, yes.
Now we have
Oh.
a cinnamon, a black pepper cinnamon, and me.
Yeah.
Fine latte, behold, your best beverage. Now, today we are speaking about money in a relationship.
Right.
Have you ever sent fare?
Have I sent fair?
Yes, and maybe it has been eaten or the girl just decided to be cultured and
I'd
come.
be lying if I said I didn't send fair. But I sent fair for another dude. And then I'm the one who got burned.
You sent fare for another dude.
Yes. Like, she would like some fare. Do you have M-Pesa? So I sent the fare.
To the lady.
Yes.
And then the lady inboxed you.
No, she didn't turn up. But it was my money.
Yeah. Damn.
Oh, yeah. That's sad. That's sad.
However, it's
It
not that sad.
happens, it
'cause,
happens.
You know, considering it's M-Pesa, I did save the number.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah. you
Long-term
see, the
thinking.
thing is this. What I learned is this. She did not come, not because of me, because she wasn't interested in him. But now I have the number.
That's nice. That's nice.
We know opportunity.
Mr. Black Pepper,
Yes.
have we ever sent fare?
Definitely. I've sent fare to and from. I've sent fare from, and then there was someone else that I have to send fare for them too. Yeah.
How many times has the sending of fare materialized into you enjoying the coochie?
Yeah, it's a 50-50 chance most of the time. That's the problem about
Betting.
this. Yeah, when you're
Gambling.
you're gambling with it.
So Denver B, you don't strike like a guy who will send fare.
No, I won't.
So I should not ask you the question.
Oh,
Have you been sent fare?
have I been sent fair? Yeah. Actually,
Look how he sparks. Mister, I've been sent
If you
fair.
didn't send fare, your game is good. Sir Denver B, be proud of
Have
it.
you been sent fare?
yeah, it's been sent.
And you went and you serviced
Oh, of
that
course.
thing.
Of course. The problem with sending fare is that there's an expectation that's usually slapped onto that fare. So the minute you get it, you have to go and you do the absolute most by that person's standards.
Yeah.
So that we can take notes, what did you have to do for her to send you fair?
Honestly, I've just been a sweet guy. And
Sweet guy. Sir Denver B.
and when the time came, I
You know your position too in life. So I guess.
So
you know
peeling the
that
So
mask.
she likes sweet guys.
no, it was just dictation she was looking
Oh,
for.
dictation.
Oh.
And you went and did the dictation?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Let's start with you two guys.
Yeah.
What is your perception about ladies who would love or like someone because someone is heavy in the pocket, Mr. Black Pepper?
I would say if that's your choice of living, then it's okay. But then again, it's so myopic, yeah, because there's more than just money, yeah. People or men, or to be specific, Mr. Black Pepper can offer more than just money, yeah. I can offer vibe, I can offer sexual and intellectual prowess and skill, right? And I think, no, my height is my own. So unless they want to enjoy that because of me, then that's okay.
So yes. Maybe they like climbing shit.
So if they want to climb the whole of Mount Everest, I'm here.
You were there.
Right? Yeah. So if you're only thinking about money and that's
climb Mount Everest and get an eruption.
Yep, mango tree.
So if you're a woman and all you think that money is your way to get sexual satisfaction or love, you're losing. You're losing, to be honest.
So
but then again, we're there. We're in the city of money.
What's your thought?
Like I said earlier, whenever money is involved, there's usually a certain expectation that's slapped on it. And because of that, it's kind of the reason why I'm usually against it, because if I start sending money, I expect her to come, and more so, I expect her to give me a sufficient amount of pleasure.
Yeah.
By sufficient, it might be 1 round, 2 rounds, maybe even 4. And because there's that expectation that's slapped on it, especially considering that there's a lot of babes who are, well, for lack of a better word, a bit lackluster, it just makes it a lot worse if you send the money, she comes and she starts, period this, or she hops on it and she bounces 4 times and mara her kneecaps are overheating or something. Like it becomes a problem because there's that expectation you had. You were really anticipating it. Like your horniness was up to the max. Yeah, like she'd probably even have to just touch it the first time and then
we'll be coming to that. We'll be coming to that, but let's hear from Maurice the Cinnamon. Now, Maurice, what do you think about women commercializing relationships and sex, especially in Nairobi?
Okay, let's just put it this way. I understand that she has bills to pay, but if she's clever, she needs to stimulate my manhood. Then as a man, I would like to facilitate for her to look a certain way. I'd also like to facilitate for where she stays, because I don't need a homeless chick. You get me?
Yeah.
But if all I'm worth is the money I can provide, that will pull me off. I think men are not against paying for stuff. It's how we pay for it. The side chick gets a lot of stuff done because she has side chick qualities that allow me to feel boosted. And I'm like, you know what? I want to do this for her. When she wants hair done, her hair is done. Even though she has her own money, I'm willing to do that because there's something she makes me feel. Does that mean that men are selfish? Yes, but you need to understand the psychologies of a man for you as a woman to benefit. But if you come with the wrong psychology, that you're my ATM, then that ATM will close.
Maurice the Cinnamon, this is what these girls say.
Yeah.
Before I give you any chance, show me what you got. Treat me well. Make me an empress. Make me look like Queen Sheba.
Yeah, but now...
Are you saying we should skip that part?
Yeah, but she's got it all wrong because there's more of them than there's more of us. Like, there's a lot of pussy.
Facts.
There's a lot. So if I'm concentrating on yours, it means that there is something more that I would like. Maybe I love the way I like our conversation. Yes, I want to have sex with you, but that can't be the only thing that you're offering, because I could easily go to a massage parlor and have a flurry of selection and go like, I want number 5. And I can do that every time and just have a different chick. But now, because that's not my cup of tea, when it comes to the woman, I need her to be able to say, you know what, I love your space, but I can't afford to be in your space if you're not adding value to my life. I will accept that.
Got it.
Because I also don't want stuff for free, but don't try and be smart about it by asking me, what are you offering first? Because that's just gonna put me off.
Exactly.
We could have merged and become something so tight, but the way that you're approaching me is killing the vibe.
Tell them.
I like what he's talking about, the approach and what you are offering before the money starts flowing in. So Denver B, what are these things that a woman would do to you so that you start sponsoring their life?
Like he said, she'd have to make me feel like more of a man than most of the other selections that are there. It is a bit hard to explain, but essentially, you know, there's stroking my little man and there's stroking my ego.
Yeah.
And if both of those are actually included,
Satisfied. If you,
both of them are included
ego
and satisfied
okay.
very well, then it's very hard for me, I think, just as much as most other guys, to be like, no, I'm not going to do anything.
Like there's something women do.
Yes.
You hook up with her, you have a great time, and then the minute you leave one another, you see a text. And that text reads along the lines of, I need to go to the salon. Full stop, send.
Yeah.
And, because I'm sarcastic, I'm like, well, I think I need to go to my barber's next week. But what's that got to do with anything? Like, I didn't send you that text.
I didn't send you
but
that.
But I know what the text means.
True that.
But it's a put-off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I would like us, if we were having pillow talk,
Yes.
at some point, for you to just say, you know what, the way I look, it costs money. Unless I'm an idiot, I've understood. You know what, I need you to look good.
So
It's how you approach it that can just either make it or kill it.
I saw Mr. Black Pepper nodding and agreeing to that. Does the setting of where you ask for the money matter?
It matters.
It does.
Why are you texting me when
After.
you're after? Why?
That's crazy.
That's like a bill. Like I've eaten something. Now I'm paying for it.
Yeah.
You have been invoiced, but the invoice has come in form of hair. That's crappy.
Plus, you've already gotten what you wanted.
Tell me, for me to look this way and you want me in your space, there are a few things I would like you to do for me. Unless I'm not willing to invest, you invest. They're just things that men have to do.
Mr. Black Pepper, we have people who ask for girls who ask for very outrageous things. Their demands are way past, say, what you are getting or what you are earning. How do you approach that? You as Mr. Black Pepper in your book of papers.
I don't know what you mean by outrageous, to be honest.
As in,
unless
a lady will tell you, yeah,
out of your wallet,
the
out of your own
the
means.
girls are having a yacht party for who so and so's baby shower. Would you kindly? Everyone is chucking 30K.
Well, I don't put myself in a situation that I cannot.
it's not my baby.
I cannot work. Understand? I can't overextend myself, and I know that is not my niche. That's not my place. If I can't do it, I can't do it. I don't need to force it. And if I can, why does it need to be a story? I do it.
So you are the guy who will send 60 G's and tell her, hey, you guys are flying to Lamu. Okay, fly to Lamu and then come back.
60 is little if you're earning 10 mil a month.
For Kuch?
Isn't it?
Okay, maybe one.
Maurice, pump some cinnamon into this.
You've taken me back. There's a time, I can't really say we were dating because we never got there.
Yes.
Because what I'm going to share now. But I started seeing a girl who had just been in a relationship with a pilot.
Ooh.
Yeah, so you see, even though you're reacting.
You're talking over
She got both flights and feelings.
Plus.
Yeah, so at some point she told me, I wish you could treat me the way my ex used to treat me. So, and the thing is, it's a guy I knew anyway. And so I asked her, okay, just describe something that he used to do. So she'd be like, on a random Thursday, he'd be like, babe, see, we fly to Zanzibar or something. Then I have to remind her something. That guy worked for an airline, and they used to get a lot of complimentary tickets. How I know this because, like I said, I know him.
You know him.
And then she wasn't the only one involved in these complimentaries. You see where I'm going with this story?
Yeah.
So I used to be like, what you thought was
Just
spending a lot of
exclusive for
money. Yeah, first and foremost, do you remember you used to sit on some odd seats?
Yes.
That's why. It was complimentary. He was in the industry for you to globe around, but he would not remove his 150,000 bob just for a random
Trip to
let's go
Zanzibar.
Thursday. So Lola, when I become a pilot, though I'm a pilot of vagina, when I become a pilot of planes, then maybe we can discuss this. Until then, maybe you need to go back to your ex.
Yeah.
That's what I know.
Okay, we take a short break. We will come back. Until then, we shall be catching up more with the boys,
Flights
the
and
alpha males
feelings.
in here. We are still at Dotech, Karibu Dotech. Don't you go away. The men's conference will be right back. Hello guys, welcome back to the men's conference where men become alpha males. Today we have two spices on set, and before we took a break it was getting hot. Just to remind you, we are hosted by Dotash, Karibu Dotash Kenya, where we are feeling all
Very comfortable
and
cozy.
all at home, cozy. Yeah. So for your best furniture, this is the place to go. Mr. Black Pepper.
Yes.
Cinnamon, Maurice just said something very interesting about the story he was telling us about the ex
the
to
lady
a
who-
pilot who was expecting too much from him, and it turns out what she was being given was just complimentary. When do you start investing in a girl and giving them money?
Oh, I don't think there's a when. It can even be as the moment you met them, the first time you met them. It doesn't matter really. It's how you feel. Okay? It doesn't matter. You don't have to wait to build trust or anything. You don't. Because money, as I said, money is materialistic. So you can just give it out and it doesn't matter.
Maurice, coming to you because you're the one who told this story.
Yeah.
I just want to know, we have guys there who, their next relationship, they are hitting on a girl who, her past relationship, she was on, she's just from dating a person who is high up the social ladder. How do you deal with that as an alpha male?
But if you understand the variables, then you're the one throwing yourself in the deep end. You can't complain that she's overly demanding if there's a lifestyle she was used to. So if you throw yourself in the deep end, you only have yourself to blame if you cannot maintain her. It's as simple as that. Just unless now she's willing to say, you know what, I love money, but I just love you for you, and I'm
willing to compromise.
No, forget she might not use compromise, but I just want you for you and whatever you can facilitate. On the rare case, it can happen, but most of the time, there's a standard that a woman is used to. Just to save yourself just a lot of headaches. Don't mingle with women you can't deal with.
Above
Just
your
don't,
class.
because you're going to have a facade. You're going to be spending more money. She's going to enjoy the money. You're going to be depressed. That's not going to be a relationship. It never will be a relationship. I'm not saying you lower your standards, but don't take your standards so high and know you cannot maintain it. It won't work.
So Denver B, I'm reading some mixed reactions from you. When
But Denver B doesn't
is
sponsor anyone.
is a person supposed to
Doesn't
sponsor?
respond anyway.
Is a person? Let's hear him. Maybe he changed.
relax,
Maybe he changed. He's been saying some.
No.
He's been spewing some wisdom of
So
late.
let's hear
I have
that he
wisdom.
has-
Are
Yes,
you do you sponsor someone's lifestyle when you're dating them?
I'm dating them. They're not a side piece, right?
You're dating them, side piece, whoever. Is it okay to sponsor their lifestyle?
I feel like it's largely disrespectful to do that to a woman.
Okay.
To do what?
I like that thinking.
You're giving her money? No. Empower her. Empower her so that she can make her own money.
Okay.
Oh.
Good.
How do you empower?
How do you
By
do- how
investing
do you
money,
do this?
correct?
Yes, I can invest money in something that she's trying to do.
Right.
But like I give money to her directly, why? Why would I subject her to being someone who's, well, I don't call it bottom feeding, but it's like she's expecting a handout.
Yes.
I'd rather put her in a much better position where she can make her money.
I agree with you.
Yes, and she can not necessarily expect me to give her money like I'm her father or some guy that's paying for the sex.
Yes, I agree with you.
Because I don't necessarily promote prostitution. It's just that at times we do have to question.
But aren't we all prostitutes to some degree?
I feel there's too much.
I think
I'm not a
just
prostitute.
hold your thought. There's
I was
Maurice,
said fair and you went.
there's too much agreement on set. Let me just explain the game. We have the red cards. You know what they are for.
Yes.
For anyone who's salty on set,
Yes.
we have to tape them with a white tape. So you can just grab your card and hold it. For anyone who will say something stupid,
Okay.
Denver today is trying to.
Denver is doing well.
Is doing well
Yeah.
today, so the tape might be on someone, maybe Cinnamon or Mr. Black Pepper.
No,
You got
maybe.
disrespect.
The host has immunity, so
Yeah.
today I have immunity.
Right.
Let's
I
come
know
to
what I
you,
can all raise our cards.
Maurice the Cinnamon.
Yes.
I just want to understand.
Right.
Are all these women who are showered with money and expensive gifts that loyal? Does money buy loyalty from a woman?
People will say yes, but no. Why? Is because I've been a side guy of a chick with a very loaded guy. I mean, clearly his loadedness didn't help him. So he will get some form of loyalty, but he may not get sexual exclusivity. That's just the world. And that's another thing that's definitely going to put me off personally. I don't want to buy your loyalty. I need you to be loyal to me because of something, whatever our agreement. And don't mistake loyalty with a monogamous kind of relationship. I just need you to be loyal to our agreement, whatever that agreement is, whether it's closed, open, I don't care. But I don't want to feel that the reason why she's with me is because I facilitate for her financially. It won't turn me on. It just won't. There are other men who are turned on because they have a power thing. Yeah, and that's why you find the same woman will be mistreated by the guy because he's thinking, I own you.
So that
Whenever you want money, I throw it at you. So whenever I need something from
you have to come.
you come through. No questions, no excuses. Yeah. So that becomes a problem.
Yeah.
Mr. Black Pepper, when does now money in a relationship starts becoming toxic? Like he has said, like men feel like entitled because I facilitate your life, then everything I say, I call shots and you have to deliver.
And I guess it's that way, yeah. Once you make money the priority in your relationship, then it's all about materialistic stuff. There's no, even the human affection is gone, really, to be honest. And we now become these sexual zombies who are only looking for money on the other side and sexual satisfaction, and that's it. But do we grow? Personally, as a person, are you growing in this lifestyle of yours? Yeah. And for me personally, as Mr. Black Pepper, I love to grow, whether it's physically or intellectually or emotionally. I want to grow, and I don't think money does that. It does that in some other spaces, but not as a person, as a personality.
Sir Denver B, what do you think? What do you think? Say something.
No, like
You think money makes your character?
no, it doesn't make character, but it can actually help you grow. Because sex actually does kind of work as a form of therapy in and of itself.
Okay.
And the idea that, sometimes I might have to pay for it because I need to get that release.
When you're paying for it, you don't get the full sexual satisfaction. You only get dick penetrating into vagina, and that's it.
Okay,
Or
let
what
me.
you want.
What, am I supposed to care about her satisfaction when I'm...
Maurice the cinnamon.
Now we have
Get off.
Maestro Maurice.
No, I disagree. You should always care about her satisfaction.
Okay, quick question.
Always.
All right. But let me ask this.
Yes.
You get a hoe from, somewhere down the road. Am I supposed to care about her sexual satisfaction?
Yeah, but she's not going to arouse me, so you're asking the wrong guy.
Okay.
Or are you aroused by girls that you've just paid and you expect them to do what they have to do to you?
No, I know if I'm paying for a woman to get some very much needed cat therapy, then I expect to get pleasured and to get my full fill of satisfaction.
So if you take her to exclusive hotel and you pay a lot of money, don't you think that's paying?
It is.
The hoe you paid 5K. The hotel you paid 25K.
25K.
Who's the hoe?
And I was coming to that. Does facilitating...
But you paid either way.
For a whole, yes.
No, you paid.
You paid.
You would not have sat down in that restaurant and just eaten by yourself. You paid that dinner because that dinner came with something you wanted. So you paid
Through that. And Maurice, I want us to...
I don't think you're going to pay that dinner. You go like, you know what? I've had such an amazing time.
You can go back home.
Now you can go back
You
home.
can go.
So you're paying for shit.
I want us to answer this.
Yes.
Does a lady who asks for money first before they grant you sexual favors or before they go into a relationship with you, do they border close to being called, sorry for a lack of better word, a prostitute? Or are they closer to that?
I don't call women prostitutes or
Call girl?
hoe or whatever. the thing is, you will just put me off, and I'll be like, you know what? Maybe you can go to the next guy. Maybe he's attracted to that, but I'm not attracted to that.
And still on you, Maurice.
And the reason why I don't call women
Yeah.
hoes is that's the nature I like. They're hoish side.
You like the
Yes.
whole
So why would you call her a hoe for being a hoe? And I want a hoe.
And that's what you want.
Yes.
And speaking about now the whole thing, how erotic, how freaky should they be in the sheets when you paid for the sex? What do you expect now that you've paid? You've taken her to that nice restaurant, hotel, and you
Okay, paying for sex, you mean like we had dinner or something?
sponsoring her life.
literally-
If you were sponsoring her life, how freaky should she be?
No. You see, I think I don't equate freakiness with the money. I'm sponsoring her life in terms of I paid for her rent and I pay for her beauty care and stuff like that. I don't then think, because I'm doing that, I need her to be a certain freak. I will have deduced her freakiness before I invest. She's not suddenly freaky.
Because you just
Yeah,
invest.
and then how freaky could be boring to me. I've been around. So I need her to show me her freaky. So I'll be like, I can invest in the freaky.
In the freaky.
Not, I'm investing, then let's see how freaky you can get. Maybe her freaky shags freaky, which is not freaky at all. But for now, guy, it's freaky. You see?
Yeah.
So
True that.
exactly. So it's down to
Go
me
find
to
a way.
evaluate. I like how we gel even before I invest. I'm investing because I love the gelling. You know what I'm saying? If she can't pay her bills and she can't look beautiful, and I want her in my space,
She has
how
to
am I
keep you
adding
around.
value?
Yeah.
Even I, as a man, without being asked, I'll feel a certain way. I'll feel like, oh God, I mean, a man doesn't do that. Like, she can't be in your space and you're not doing things for her.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, you're right.
So the freakiness will come.
It does.
It's not a bonus. It's part of why I'm investing.
True that. So
I-
you
I
were
would
investing
say-
because of the freakiness. You.
Yeah, I would say as Mr. Black Pepper, I would say that every time I'm investing on a woman, of course it looks like it's for her, but it's mostly for me. Okay? Maybe I saw a
That's
dress.
true. For me as well.
Mostly for me.
Yeah.
There's a way I need to see her that will arouse me more.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Otherwise,
Maybe
what's the
there's
point?
a dress I saw it somewhere and I'm like, if I buy this for her, she'll definitely look sexy.
Yes.
There are these panties, if I buy these and me taking them off, it's just sexy. That's why I'm doing this. I know she likes going to that salon place and she looks nice every time she comes out of it. I'll continue doing that because it's for me really. Not for her, but for me.
I don't know what aesthetic you're
She wouldn't
wanting
know
women
because he
in.
doesn't do this. He doesn't do this.
Hold up.
As long as she keeps away from those, those eyelashes that look
Yeah,
like,
the ones that
look like a white-
she's trafficking planes.
Like a fan.
If she stays away from those eyelashes, because I'm allergic to them.
Yeah,
Because can you imagine if one just flows,
It comes
and
to
then
your
enters
eye
your
or
mouth,
your nose.
Yes.
So you
you could struggle
crazy.
to breathe, or if she gets emotional, it starts.
Yeah.
Shows the decline.
Even as you do the cosmetic investment, you just tell her, makeup should be moderate.
Yes.
It should be makeup so I can actually lick your face.
Yes.
Because I'm a licker. But now if I lick your face and I'm like,
And it's everything is
Your
chemical.
tongue changes
what
color.
is good? What is this? Yeah, I don't need Chernobyl on your face. Just look pretty, but let me be able to lick you.
But I have a question though.
Yes.
So Denver, do you have something to say?
Yes.
We don't make you feel left
Let's
out.
talk about cosmetic. You don't invest.
No.
She doesn't invest.
Because I don't have to.
Yeah.
If I've already seen how good she looks,
Yeah.
You keep it that way.
Yeah.
It's her thing.
yeah, I want her natural. Even though she has those matutas, I will hit it with those matutas. And I don't see why I need to have to start.
Why
investing
do
in
you have the impression that we like weaves and shit like
We
that?
like his.
We are also much
Even if they're coming from
You-
the salon, they're not having weaves and everything.
we are also
We
much
like,
against.
we like the bald-headed girls.
Yeah.
Wait.
Mr. Blackpepper, you're saying something before we just wrap up.
Yeah, I was saying before Mr. Denver came up with his own opinions, right? Now, a man, can they be sponsored?
A man, can they be sponsored?
Because we know
But many
naturally
women
men.
sponsor men in Nairobi. That's
Yes.
that's-
So now, how do
you
we
know what I'm
feel
talking
about it? That's the question. We, as the people who are here,
Yes.
because we're the ones who are here,
Okay.
how do we feel about it?
Okay, let's look at it this way.
A woman should not sponsor a man.
No,
Okay,
wait,
okay.
okay. Now
That's your opinion.
those are your problems.
Yeah.
Those are your problems. If I happen to cross with a woman who is a billionaire, and she says, "I want you." I'm not a billionaire, so I don't know I can't have struggles suddenly like, oh my God, when am I going to be a billionaire? No,
I'm talking about.
She will want to facilitate for my space. That doesn't make me less of a man.
Sponsoring for sexual favors. If it is
doesn't
in
make
a
you a
relationship,
man.
a relationship is okay.
No. Do you know what? She's found me staying somewhere, and
Yes.
she tells me, you know what? I can't drive my car to that estate.
Yes.
And it's not even a bad estate, but as per her standards,
When you were in a
she
relationship,
wants to move you
Because
to
you-
where she feels she can drive to. She won't be judged, and people won't snoop like, oh my God, look at that car of hers. You know, she wants somewhere where it depicts her. Like, for example, let's put it this way. In Nairobi, when you have guys sponsor chicks and they buy them a car, a guy will buy a chick a second-hand Mercedes-Benz.
Yes.
It's clean as fuck, but that Mercedes-Benz is like 3 million, 4 million. I've seen rich women, when they have a side guy, she'll take him to a showroom and, baby, what do you want? The guy goes, I want that car. How much is that car? 14 million. Baby, it's yours. Now, the man would never invest 14 million. Do you know why the woman invests 14 million? That depicts who she are. She's about class. The man is just choosing cheap but clean, and it's a Mercedes-Benz. We're doing good.
But it's a Mercedes.
But the woman could have just gone for half that price. But she's saying, no, but it's second class. That means another ass will start on it. I need something that demonstrates.
okay, let's wind up. This needs a yes or
So
no.
you see?
This needs a yes or no
I might
answer.
have still done it
Would
for free, though.
would you respect a woman that you are paying for her coochie services, or for a relationship?
Okay, respect.
Yeah,
doesn't
respect
come-
is paramount.
Yes,
for me.
no, that's not a yes.
Respect is paramount.
Okay, first and foremost, nothing about my body respects sex. I can't use the word sex and respect, not unless I'm trying to inflict some erectile dysfunction. I don't place that. I respect my parents, my friends. I respect a certain. But when it comes
Would
to
you-
sex,
would you-
I can't-
Vagina.
What is respectable sex?
Would
What
you-
does that even
would you
look
hold
like?
them in high regards,
You position
like-
yourself in a certain way that.
Would you hold them in high regards?
Sorry?
Would you hold them in high regards?
High
Where do you
regards?
place them? Where do you place a woman who
You
asks?
see, like this guy can never hold them in high regards because he's taller than most of them. You see, so
That's true.
No, okay, let's just put it this
know
way.
it, yeah.
I think what we're trying to say is this: I don't disrespect or respect a woman more during sex.
Oh.
It's never been my question. What I would disrespect is that the minute I open my eye, I've realized that you're in my wallet, so you're a thief. I'll disrespect you for that. But I will not disrespect you because I feel that part of what I do for you is why I'm getting sex.
Where I'm getting sex.
First and foremost, in life, there's nothing that's unconditional. They're always conditioned. Always.
Right.
Cinnamon, we should pay for sex. Sir Denver beat.
Well, to be honest,
Just keep it short.
yeah, there's usually a bit of a drop.
Yeah.
If I know that you're the type that always, gets sponsored, like even though I was to put my money down, I'd have a little bit of a lesser regard for you. Not necessarily like a nosedive, but it would diminish.
So what would make you regard a woman highly?
We are out of
Oh,
time.
we're
I
going
think
to cut it.
we're
We're cutting
going to-
it.
Yeah,
It's
we
like
are cutting it.
the last line.
Mr. Black Paper,
Yeah.
thank you for that last slide.
Okay.
We shall revisit this topic some other time.
Alpha males. This is what I would say. Money makes man, but do not make pussy flow.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
What's up?
That's it. Like,
What-
money has never made a woman squirt. I know what
Yeah,
does. though.
Makes a man, does not make pussy flow.
from my
Well, you
book
can buy lube.
of fine lattes, I don't think there's a man who has ever really been into a woman, given them respect after they asked for money. So don't go around making money a condition for you to fall in a relationship with a person or to serve them coochie. It's just no.
But we're in Nairobi.
This is the men's conference. We've been hosted by Dotash, Karibu Dotash Kenya. See you next time.